Hey everyone, welcome to our Valentine's Day cookie tutorial. My name is Ashley and I will be guiding you through how to decorate your cookies today. But first, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting Hearty Coffee. Your business means the world to us right now, especially during these crazy times. We hope this activity will bring a smile to your face. That being said, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is set out all of the materials and prep our icings. It's normal for the color to separate from the icing, so we need to work the color back in by massaging the bags. Once you've done this with each icing, go through and cut a very tiny amount off the tips of the bags. A few millimeters is all you need. Start smaller, and if your line is too thin, go back and cut a couple more millimeters off. The goal is for the icing to flow out easily in a thin line with minimal pressure. We'll start each cookie by outlining its shape. When doing line work like this, you really don't have to use much pressure at all. Your hand is just there to guide the icing as it comes out. And once you have it outlined, then you can go back and squeeze with much more pressure to fill in the entire shape. And the term for this is called flooding. After you finish flooding the cookie, there may still be some gaps or air bubbles, so take your toothpick and swirl the icing around to fill in any gaps and straighten out the edges if need be. Next, you'll set your cookie aside to dry to a matte finish before adding more details. While your first cookies are drying, we'll go ahead and move on to the next cookies. I'll continue showing you each cookie, but the basic principle of flooding and outlining will still apply. For the X's and O's, before we set those aside to dry, I'm going to add the next color while it's still wet. This is called a wet on wet technique, and it just allows the two colors to settle in as one layer. You can make a marble design, so what we're doing for this one is we're going to make little hearts. So you'll just do the dots and then take your toothpick and drag it through the line, and it'll make little hearts. Once the first cookies have had a chance to dry and the icing has formed a little bit of a skin, you can add the next detail. In this case, we will be adding the phrases to the conversation hearts. And the key to writing with icing is really just a slow and steady hand. For the detailing on the lips, I'm just outlining the shape again, but in a contrasting color. When you draw the dividing line, sort of follow the curvature of the top lip. Giving an extra outline like this is an easy way to decorate, but still gives the design a bit of a pop. And that completes this tutorial. I hope you had fun and maybe learned something new in the process. Also, just so you know, for the entire 2021 year, we will be doing monthly cookie kits. So if you want to do this again or have a friend you know who might enjoy this, send them to our website at heartycoffee.com. These kits are also shippable, so let your out-of-town friends know too. Lastly, we'd love to see your artistry, so snap a couple pics and tag us on Instagram. Thanks again for your support. We hope you have a great week.